Hi, my tipsters. Thank you again, guys, for coming to Tips with Monica. I appreciate you guys for coming on here and supporting me. We appreciate all you guys' support. Um, we're going to today we are doing tips about how to uh, stand in your truth. How to stand in your truth. We're going to get into the devotional. It's going to be called Intimate with Jesus. Like I said to you guys, I appreciate you guys for coming on this premiere. I appreciate you guys' love and support. This is an amazing thing that we're doing. So make sure that you guys are liking this video. Um, if you want to share it out, share it out. And make sure that if you have not connected to me, connect to me and I will get back with you. This is all about showing love and support. I hope you guys enjoy them because I enjoy putting these tips out to you guys. If I talk about the same thing, there, my messages are very different. But I have never spoke about this, so um, we're going to go ahead and I had watched Cubs Den affirmation video that she did yesterday, guys, and I'm gonna put that in the description box because I want you guys to listen to it because it was a great affirmation statement. Um, and I remember her saying in the affirmation statement that we have to step into our truth. So that's what I am going to speak about today. I want to speak about how to step into your truth. Um, the What's the living in your truth means is living out your joy. It means you're walking and expressing of what you feel within your soul and at the core of you. You never make a better impression than when you're not trying to make an impression, if you know what I mean. The first tip that I do have for you guys is accept who you are at this moment in your life. The key to a change is accepting who you are and accepting the struggles you deal with on a constant basis. Without acceptance, you will constantly feel unworthy of progression. It is normal to go through a struggle, to be disappointed in the choices that you have made, but it is okay. Accept who you are. Make sure you accept yourself entirely, without judgment, blame, or feel the floodgates of progression open up for you in your life. You are perfect who you are right here, right now. Always remember that. So accept who you are at this moment in life. If you're not where you want to be in life, that is okay, but accept where you at in life. Accept the struggle. Accept that even though you're living in this place, that on the line, you're gonna work towards you're gonna work towards getting out of that place and getting something more for you, your house, or whatever in your future. Don't be don't don't accept who you are. Accept what you're going through right now. Own it, own it, own it, stand on it. If you're going through something right now, stand on it and work a way on accepting it and finding a way to and finding a solution to fix it. Yes, we are going to be disappointed in some of the choices that we make in life, but that's what causes us to grow. Jamel, cut that water off, please. That's what makes us who we are. Your when we make bad choices, It's just a learning experience, and then you know not to make that choice again because you already been through it. You can't how they put it, you can't progress in life if you never have gone through anything. You can't say you ain't you can't say that you haven't been through anything if you ain't never been through stuff. Something like that. I'm sorry. But y'all get what I'm saying. So you just accept who you are right now. Accept yourself entirely. You're gonna progress in life if you work at it. You're going to be where you want to be if you work hard at it. Yes, you know, don't blame yourself for, things that don't work always work out. But be accept okay with it and accept that this is what's going on right now. But this is not my forever. This is not my forever. So let's go to the second tips. Acknowledge who you are. Jamel, turn off that water, please. Acknowledge who you are. Acknowledge who you are. Ask yourself who you are. What do you stand for? It's wonderful, isn't it? Being you, the true you, the one hiding behind past things that is ready to emerge from out the bushes. Let yourself break free from the cocoon and become a butterfly and fly with your wings. So, ask yourself who you are right now, and what do you stand for? What do you stand for? Don't hide behind things in your past that that don't define you right now. That person, you're not that person that's in the past. You who you are right now. Like Monica, I'm not that Monica that I was in my past. I'm the Monica now, a hardworking, strong black woman that is a single mother. I stand on being a single mother. That's what I am accepting, that yes, I am a single mother, but I am doing what I need to do and raising my kids the way that they need to be raised so they can be successful, and being an example for them so they don't go out and make the same mistakes that I did. We're going to try to stop the generational curses. So be who you are. Be true to yourself. You don't have to change yourself to fit in with people. Be your authentic self, and the right people will come along and will help you. They will. They really will help you. The right people will love you. So be true to yourself and let yourself break free from that past. Don't live in your past. I'm telling you, so many of us that just live in our past, and we think about, because I have think about the things that I did, or what I allowed, or how I was, and then I think about it, I be like, Lord, I can't believe I allowed myself to do that. But you know what though? You not who you are not your past. You are who you are today. So don't let your past define you. You break out of the past and enter into your future and present day life. So acknowledge who you are, and stand on it, and be grateful for, the past taught you a lesson, but your future is now. What you're standing up for is now, and who you are right now is what you want to be. Jamel, please cut off the water. Get in here. Do not go back in there, please. No, go sit down. Define your truth. The third thing is define your truth. This, Jamel, get in here. Come sit down. This, the third thing is define your truth. I'm so sorry, you know how it is when you deal with children. This may sometimes, this may sometimes, I'm so sorry. This sometimes may be hard for you to figure out your truth. This is what I'm trying to say. I'm so sorry. In reality, you already know it, but for whatever reason, because of fear of judgment, previous mistakes, or denial, you bury your truth deep within yourself. If you stop and listen and feel your inner self, you will become aware of the truth that lie within you. Take the time to think on it, feel it, meditate on it, or just write it down, your thoughts and feelings. If you already know your truth, you don't have to do that, but just find the definition of your truth. So define the definition of your truth. Don't be afraid of your truth because of you're scared someone's going to judge you, or because of the mistakes you made, or trying to bury it inside of you so nobody would know about it because you don't want to be judged. But your truth is within yourself, and just you have to listen to it and tell yourself, this is who I am. This is my truth. I cannot deny myself from my truth. I cannot tell someone, I can tell someone how I am and stand on it and not be ashamed of who I am. Because guess what? I'm standing in my truth. And if you can't accept my truth, then we can't deal. Find the definition of your truth. So we are, like it says, we already know our truth. We just have to stand on it and know that it is a part of you. We always, because I've done it too. I so worry about judgment. I do. I worry about judgment. Y'all excuse Jayla. Y'all excuse Jayla. Um. Okay. So the fourth thing is find happiness from within. When you change the way you view the world changes. You don't have to change your circumstances to be happy. Change how you relate to the world. Happiness is wanting what you get and being appreciative of what you have and realizing you have to let go of wanting more or something else. That doesn't mean you don't prefer more. If you want more, yes, you have to go out there and get it. But it means you're going to be okay. You don't have to have more to be okay and happy. That's what I'm trying to say. Being okay comes from accepting that you are okay where you are at and where you are, letting your heart lead the way. So, so find happiness from within. Find your happiness. Know that no one can give you your happiness. And when you are standing in your truth, then you are standing in your happiness as well. If something that the life you live and the where you're at in life and who you with in life, it makes you happy, then that's your truth. No matter if people agree with who you're with or not, if that's what makes you happy, then stand in your truth. you're going to be okay. If somebody wants to walk out your life because they don't like how you stand in your truth, let them walk out your life. But keep standing in your truth. So we have to change how we view the world and not let the world define our happiness. Because some people, like with our race, the black race, we all have certain cultures, and you have to live this certain way, or you can't be this way because of the fact that, oh, this is how our tradition was. Some traditions are meant to be broken. If it doesn't make you happy, if it doesn't serve you, then hey, you have to move on. So you have to find the happiness within yourself. If it makes you happy, stand on it. Stand on what makes you happy. Because that defines who you are, and then that's your truth. And you don't want to be sitting here in being unhappy, trying to make someone else happy. Okay, the fifth thing is let life flow. Resisting life is many people's MO, but it is a different path, a very simple one. To completely accept what is happening in your life. Notice that life is not always black and white. It is what you make out of it. Life is like an empty canvas. You choose the colors you want to create. This is not about changing your thoughts, but change how you react to your thoughts. If you worry about money, but you can remain silent. You don't have to feed your negative thoughts by believing them. You don't have to put out fires that may come in the future. What comes will comes, but be ready. So let your life flow. Let it happen. Whatever happened in your life, let it flow. Let it flow. And when things arise, you deal with it. You deal with them things. But like you said, life is not black and white. We don't know what's going to happen in the future. But what we can do is we can paint a canvas and put things on there each and every day. Draw something different or do something different to your life to make it better. Um, you have to change your thinking processes. You have to think about how you react to things. If you want more of something, you have to go out there and get it. But let your life flow. Let your life flow freely from stress, worry, and things like that. Because you can't, like I talked about earlier, a couple of days ago, we can't fear the unknown because we don't know what, when we're living in our truth, we don't know what may come of the future, but we just have to make ourselves ready for the future. If you worry that your bank account's going to be empty, then guess what? Save, 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 save. So if something do arise, hey, you already have the money to take care of it. You already have the money to take care of the situation that's at hand. So let life flow. Let life flow freely, and just some of those burdens, lift them off of your shoulders. Y'all excuse Jayla crying in the background. Okay. The sixth thing is live loudly and proudly. When you are living in your truth, live it loudly. Live it loudly and proudly. Don't let anyone deny you your truth. Be honest and accepting to your truth. Don't be afraid of judgment or anything else. Be your personal truth. That's what I'm saying. Your personal truth is just that, truth. We were always told to always tell the truth. So speak your truth loudly and proudly. So don't be ashamed of who you are. Walk in your truth. And you live it loudly and proudly. Not throwing it in people's faces, but living it loudly. Like, this is who I am. this is who I am. Accept me for who I am. If you can't accept me for who I am, I'm sorry, but I am going to be me. I am going to be the person that God created me to be. I'm not going to fit your narrative or who you want me to be. I am going to stand in my truth. I am going to stand on what I know and my beliefs. And I'm going to live it loudly, and I'm going to be proud of it. Be proud of who you are. Be proud of who you are in life. No, all people not always going to accept it, and some people ain't gonna like it, but it's your life, and you have to stand on it. You have to stand on it. So, um, let's live life proudly, loudly, and proudly. Let's live our life in our truth. We're gonna stand on our truth and not allow anyone to tell us that we cannot stand in our truth on who we are. I hope you guys got something out of this. I truly enjoyed you guys. I truly enjoyed you guys speaking with you guys and um, talking about this because this is really near and dear to me. Um, but let's stand. Let's be about standing in our truth. Let's be about let's be about that. Let's be about standing in our truth. And so many people are so afraid of standing in their truth because of judgment and of they're afraid that their parents won't accept them. They are afraid their friends won't accept them. They are afraid that, you know, some people, they are so afraid to stand in their truth, sometimes they'll commit suicide. So stand in your truth. And if people can't accept you for standing in your truth, then you can't you can't be around that because you're trying to live in your truth. You're trying to be happy. You're trying to live your life. You're not living their life, but they want you to be who they want you to be, and you're not really standing in your truth. So make sure if you're not living in your truth, then you're not living your life to the potential that it could be. We're going to recap. We're going to recap, guys. How to step into your truth. That was the topic. The first thing is accept who you are at this moment in your life. Whatever you're going on in your life right now at this moment, accept it. Whatever's going on. The second thing, acknowledge who you are. Acknowledge who you are in life. Acknowledge what you are about. The third thing is define your truth. We already know our truth, but don't try to bury it. Find it, think on it, meditate on it, and know your truth don't have to define you. But you're standing in it and you're acknowledging it. Find happiness from within. Find your happiness from within yourself. Can't no one make you happy but yourself. You can you can't find your happiness in other people. You have to find happiness within yourself. If you're not living your life in your truth and it's causing you to be unhappy, then you're not living at your fullest potential. The fifth thing is let life flow. Let life flow. Let the things in life, let it just go through the things in life, let it flow, and whatever situations that arise, make sure that you're able to handle them accordingly. but let let life flow. The third thing, live loudly and proudly. That means live your life the way you want to live it. Live it loud and be proud of who you are because you are standing in your truth. I hope you guys got something out of this. I may have said some wrong things. I may have not pronounced some things correctly, but we all need to stand in our truth no matter if people are accepting to it or not, because that defines who you are. Jamel, turn that down, please. So let's make sure we are standing in our truth.